Millions of viewers watched the cult favorite spin-off Wednesday, which won over fans and became a smash hit. After following Wednesday Addams' years as a student at Nevermore Academy, the creepy drama underwent a significant transformation. The teen attempted to develop her psychic talents and solve riddles that her parents faced 25 years before. While Jenna's performance stunned viewers, renowned director Tim Burton also took the time to compliment the young actor. Let's dive into the video and talk all about it. First off, Tim Burton pays tribute to the most talented Wednesday Addams star, Jenna Ortega. The iconic Addams Family made a comeback and appeared on Netflix with Wednesday, a new perspective on a comedy horror. Tim Burton, the film's director, commended Jenna Ortega for playing Wednesday Addams after its debut. He talked about Jenna in a recent interview, and the reputable director was all praises for the talented actor. She has blown everyone away with her craft and acting prowess, and nonetheless deserves a lot of applause. Tim Burton has worked with so many talented names in the industry, so his praise for Jenna can't be taken lightly at all. This guy has seen it all in his life. He knows exactly what acting is and isn't about. Burton talked about how she is one of the most talented actors he has ever come across or ever worked with. That's one of the best compliments you can get in the industry, and Jenna must have been rolling in her bed hearing Tim say this publicly. While there are other actors who are great with the way they deliver their dialogues, Jenna, according to Tim, has one of the rarest talents you could come across. That, of course, is conveying words and emotions while acting silently. This is noteworthy because delivering emotions without dialogue is one of the hardest things an actor can face. It's not a craft you can learn overnight. It's an inborn ability, and Jenna is blessed with loads of it. He didn't stop with the praise there. The senior director said that her acting was extremely strong, and the words that do come out while playing a scene. Following up, what aspects of Jenna did Tim Burton praise? Tim Burton is basically fangirling over Jenna Ortega really hard, and we're all for it. Seriously, it's so wholesome that an actor like Jenna Ortega, who is a young girl, gets to be honored so publicly. But she definitely deserves every bit of attention at the moment. There has always been something special about her, and Tim is helping us put our fingers on what exactly that is. So he talked about how we've always seen Jenna in roles where she's playing a young character, usually around her age. But this time, on Wednesday, she gets to play an older character, something that she hasn't showcased a lot before. This is why it's really exciting to see her portray feelings from teenage years that are so bizarre. Plus, knowing and understanding them on television just makes it more spicy and dramatic. This adds a different element to her acting that we've never seen before. Speaking to media outlets, Burton continued with the praise parade by talking about how fun it is to see Jenna on the screen, because she can breathe life into characters in a way that makes them feel so real. This makes the show interesting and keeps the show really real to the fans, as well as the director, who is working on it. What else is cinema about? It's about bringing your imagination into reality. This also makes the show more interesting, which is exactly what can make it different from all the other shows. Only some leave behind an everlasting impression. Tim's praise is backed by how the series became a serious hit and topped every chart in its way. The streamers poured in love and appreciation for the show, and it's probably going to become a classic. Let's talk about how Ortega and the cast feel about working with Tim Burton. Tim Burton is a visionary, and co-runners Miles Miller and Al Goff claim that when the legendary director was approached to oversee Netflix's Wednesday Addams series, he responded just 4 days later to accept the gig. Before they could begin, Miller and Goff had to locate the Addams Family rights, despite having an idea that had been in the works for more than 3 years. They invited Burton to direct the series only after the logistics were worked out and a pilot script was completed. Tim obviously was the first choice, but the thing is, the guy has never worked on television before. Well, it worked out pretty well. Jenna talked about how sweet Tim is as a person, and that nothing could level how collaborative he is as a director. She went on to say that his work comes out really nicely, because it's something that all the artists working with him can be a part of, and they all reach and keep on going with the exchange of ideas and collaborations. He makes everyone around him feel good about what they're working on. She also said that she was going to cherish this experience forever. Gwendolyn Christie, who plays Nevermore Academy's principal, Larissa Weems, said she was in disbelief about working with a guy like Tim on a project. Gwendolyn is a huge Tim Burton fangirl. The way she praises Tim will make anyone feel her excitement. This just shows the kind of guy Tim is. He's definitely a treat to work with. Next up, what are Burton's thoughts on Ortega's casting? The one question that truly needs an answer out of all the concerns surrounding Netflix's new Addams Family series, Wednesday, is why it took so long for Tim Burton to get involved with the crazy characters, when there seems to be no greater fit. However, for Burton, Wednesday Addams, the melancholy daughter of Morticia and Gomez, played by actress Jenna Ortega, seems to be the ideal match. In a new short by Netflix before the show's premiere, Burton talked about the show, and he made it clear that there was no one else who he felt would have had the same gravitas in the role when it came to the casting of Scream star Ortega. Next up, let's dig a little deeper into the stuck in the middle scene. First up, Wednesday fans are losing it. Sometimes life can become really freaky. There are strange coincidences that come into play that can just blow our minds away, leaving us confused about what's real and what isn't. Wednesday fans are losing it over a stuck in the middle scene in which Jenna Ortega low-key manifests her role as Wednesday Addams. Jenna Ortega's devoted audience already knows that the Disney Channel is where the talented actress originally found success. Jenna obtained the starring role of Harley Diaz in the Disney Channel series Stuck in the Middle, after portraying a teenage Jane Villanueva in Jane the Virgin. The humorous middle child of 7, Harley has a knack for coming up with innovative devices. 3 seasons of Stuck in the Middle produced Jenna's appearances in You, Scream, and most recently, Wednesday. So far, everything has been regular, but fans have discovered that a scene from Stuck in the Middle really foreshadows Jenna playing Wednesday Addams, and a video of the sequence is now becoming viral online. Next, here's how the viral scene goes down. This is actually really spooky if anything, but everyone is noticing this. People are hailing Jenna as a prophet. This comes from the film John Negroni, who posted a scene from Stuck in the Middle. In the video, Jenna as Harley talks about how when you've got 7 kids and you're at the center, this is what happens. If my family was a week, Wednesday would be my day. Yes, Jenna literally says those words. Naturally, Jenna and Wednesday followers find it hard to believe, and the tweet and scene have subsequently gained enormous online popularity. Tweeted by someone was Queen of Manifestation, given that Wednesday's power is really that she has visions. Another fan who saw the film on Twitter commented, I guess she genuinely had her vision even back then. We all love psychics, don't we? This has got to be one of the creepiest and coolest manifestations documented. So this should be enough proof for all those people who don't believe manifestations exist. If this isn't crazy, then we don't know what is. Finally, Jenna reveals her influence behind the role. The 20-year-old actor revealed which well-known figure was a major source of guidance for her character's iconic gothic appearance. Jenna talked about how her main objective was always to never make her character like any other teenage girl. Billie Eilish, a Grammy and Oscar-winning musician, was on the mood board when Team Wednesday was developing her character's well-known gothic appearance and costume. According to Ortega, if we're being real, Jenna has definitely achieved something really special with her character, because she has hit all the chords perfectly. She strikes such a beautiful balance between softening her character and showcasing emotions underneath it. Wednesday Addams is not an easy character to play out, because it has a lot of complexities, and it comes with many hardships to portray. That's a wrap for this video. Let us know what you think about Jenna's role. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.